Podcasting the ins and outs of digital video. This is the DV Show. The DV Show.
Hello. Oh, there he is. Good morning, 11 o'clock here Eastern Time. Welcome to this live edition of the DV Show podcast. You know, it's been a while since we've done this. Kind of crazy. We're challenging ourselves this morning. My name is Brian, and we're streaming live right now, and glad you are joining us. We're now on YouTube, Periscope, and recording the audio version of our podcast at the same time. Now, this episode, so if you're listening in to the recorded version at a later date, we're recording it right now. That's what I meant to say. And you'll be able to watch this on our website at thedvshow.com. Jack Black, thank you for dancing. You're awesome. You love the DV Show, and you know it. All right, so if you've been following our emails over the weekend, we're about to create a video from absolutely nothing right before your very eyes. You know, the great thing about nothing is that you can create something. Now, I just got an email from a client on Friday. I was very surprised to get this. They're asking me to produce a short 20-second video showing children being amazed at their new marine exhibits. And they want this video for tomorrow. Now, I had a very, very busy weekend. I didn't have time to do this. So I'm going to challenge myself and provide a teaching moment for you, our listener, at the same time. And we're going to try to do this all in one day. So apparently, a sponsor is ready to pull my client's funding, and he wants to impress them with a video in a Zoom call while appealing for continued support. So I'm really known for helping clients in a bind, doing these things really quick. But this entire pandemic is slowing things down, and all logistics are running through my head, like getting the talent agency, the staff for shooting times, a small crew, lighting, blah, blah, blah. But this pandemic, this lockdown is slowing everything down. Talent agency closed, everything closed, the aquarium closed. So today, right now, right here, I know many of you are asking me right now, Brian, where's your face? I'm not going to show my face today. I'm not going to do it, but because my camera is not that great, and actually my camera is great. I'm lying. I just don't want to be on camera right now. That's okay. We're going to show you my desktop, and we're going to edit a video for this organization. Now, I do want to show you the email that was sent to me, and again, he wants to edit a video, and they need this ASAP. And again, this was done on Friday, basically telling me that they basically want a video like right away. And I basically need to do this and get it done. So that's what we're going to do today. My goal is to get a video in the client's hands within 2 hours. I'm not going to be here for 2 hours. I'm going to say like within 30 minutes this is going to be done, and to inspire you. So will I do it? Will I miserably fail? Watch and learn. Now, keep in mind, a simple 3-minute video can take as little as 6 hours to edit. 3 minutes, 6 hours. Now, if you have a more complex video, you can create that within at least 30-plus hours. So a 5-minute video with 10 cuts per finished minute would yield 50 cuts. Now, if your average implementation time is 6 minutes per cut, that would come to 300 minutes for 5 hours. So I'm going to attempt to do this video in 30 minutes, a very small video. I'm not going to go in and I'm not going to colorize it. I'm not going to do anything special or call the client up and whatever, but we're going to do this today right in front of you. Create this video showing children looking at a marine exhibit for tomorrow. They want this for a Zoom call. So here is my Adobe Premiere. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how to use Adobe Premiere. So that's much more of a challenge today. I'm more of Final Cut Pro, but the machine that I'm on running the streaming software that's going out to you live over the internet happens to be a PC. So it's running Adobe Premiere. So I do know how to run a little bit, but I'm a little rusty. So that's part of the challenge today too. So let's get right down to this. It's 11:05, and we're going to produce a video for this client talking about marine video. He wants little children watching their exhibit so they can appeal to a sponsor that they're going to call tomorrow on a Zoom call. So I'm like, okay, I got to get this out of the way. I'm going to do this live over the internet right now. So there are some websites that I rely on that have a lot of stock footage, and this is one of them. Actually, this is music I was looking for earlier before we came on the air here. This is Envato Elements. This has got some really, really cool music, and we'll get into this later because I want to kind of see what video footage we're going to get and basically add the type of music to the video footage that I find. So there are a lot of stock footage websites out there on the internet, and one of them I really love is artgrid.io. Artgrid.io. It's a subscription service. I think it's like $50 a month. You can get all of the footage that you want. It's all royalty free. You can use it. And we're just going to use this today. I was actually doing a COVID-19 video earlier, and this is why this footage popped up. But, okay, so I'm going to look for some aquarium footage. Let's just kind of look for aquarium footage on here. Oh, look at that. And it pops up with tons of aquarium footage. Now, there's other stock footage video websites out there. I know one of them is vidivo.net. Which has a lot of awesome free stock footage as well. I'll go to them too. Free stock video footage. Now, the only thing is you got to kind of fish through this a little bit. No pun intended, but you got to fish through this and kind of search what you're looking for. Some of it is paid. Some of it is not paid. Some of it's really good. Some of it's not. But I really like artgrid.io. I pay for it every single month, and I'm able to download some of the footage and use it during this time. So stock video footage is incredible. But again, I need footage of children looking at an aquarium. Now, I know this is not his aquarium or not their aquarium, but hey, you know, this is an appeal video. The aquarium has not even been built. I mean, it's halfway built, and it looks similar to this. It's got a big giant tank where you can stand in front of it and see the fish. So there's really no difference. It's an appeal video. It's going to at least 15 to 20 seconds. It's really not a big deal. So we're going to attempt to edit this today. There's a nice boy looking at fish swimming in an aquarium. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to download that. Here's another one with a boy looking at fish in the aquarium, which is pretty cool. Now, this is 4K footage. Ooh, this is perfect. A kid looking at fish in an aquarium? How perfect is that? So I'm going to use some of that footage. Let's go back here. I'm downloading this onto my desktop right now as I speak. And I'm doing it off to the side so you don't see my login information. But that's a good shot. This is a good shot here. I'm going to use that. I'm going to download that. Oh, and look at a little baby going through an aquarium. Now, the only thing is with this footage is that it doesn't have any kind of audio to it. So here's another one I'm going to download right here. And again, I'm downloading this off screen so you don't see my login information. It doesn't take long, and the server's a lot quicker. It downloads it right to my desktop immediately onto this computer. All right, so there's a good one right there. I love this one with the kid walking through the tunnel and looking at the sharks. I'm going to use that piece as well. And again, stock video footage during a pandemic. I mean, I'm in quarantine here in Massachusetts and can't get out of, my residence. So, stock video footage, you can search for whatever you want anywhere. And again, this is one of my favorite, artgrid.io. Perfect one. Oh, this is cool, but it doesn't include any kids. This is a good one, too. I'm going to download this. Small boy holding a phone, which is unbelievable. I like that footage a lot. Now, what I realized during the email to me is that this aquarium, which is just being built in the Massachusetts area, it's basically just a big giant tank with fish in it. And I'm using stock footage that's kind of similar to it. So I'm not misleading anyone. I'm going to just take a shot of a kid, and every tank has a stingray in it. I'm not quite sure if it looks like this yet, but I know it's going to be a big aquarium with a wall that you can kind of walk up to it like this boy is looking at right here. So I'm just going to download some of this footage, and it'll depend on the client. Now, again, this does not include any audio. So I have to kind of sweeten this up a little bit with some audio. So this website right here, ArtGrid, quickly I went in, searched for some footage with kids in aquarium, and it just happened to come up. This site never lets me down. Artgrid.io. It's like $50 a month, and if you have paying clients, this will pay for itself pretty much. You can use this footage. The privacy policy, the terms of service are on there, but I love it. I'm downloading it now. Okay, I think I have enough. So now my challenge is, let's get into audio. What am I going to use for some audio for this commercial or this 20-second appeal video? So at this point, I'm going to just go up on YouTube and get some inspiration. Well, actually, this is me right now, so I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to get some inspiration on where I can actually see some aquarium ads. Now, you're behind the scenes right now of an editor, and this is basically what we do. This is what we do for inspiration. So I'm gonna look at other aquarium commercials and get some ideas of how they did it. So here's one vintage one from New England Aquarium. I'm not going to look at that. It does probably have kids in it talking, but I need something where kids are going, ooh, wow, ah. Now I can go on sound effect websites and do that, but oh, here's a good one. Let's see what this one does right here. Let's see what this says. Let's put the volume
At
up
Adventure
here.
Aquarium, where else can you encounter hippos, penguins, sea turtles, and the largest collection of sharks on the East Coast all in one day? Get up close. Discover exotic animals, even touch
All
them.
right, no kids.
Or dare to cross over
And
them
it's
on
just
Shark
scenes
Bridge.
and
Change your
cool stuff. All right, so I'm not getting any kids on that whatsoever. So let's see. I need sounds of children. Oh, here's something right here. Now, keep in mind, this is copyrighted material. You don't normally distribute this. But again, this is just a sample video. And I'm using it. Okay, no kids on this. The kid is basically not making any sounds. Okay, here's another one. Again, I'm just going to go and say this, that this is copyrighted material, and you don't normally distribute this to anyone. Again, this is a video that's an appeal video just to kind of show a potential sponsor about the aquarium. Now, this is really a little, I don't want to say misleading, but it's not really, and I'm sure they're going to do a disclaimer before they show the video. But I need sound effects of some kids, looking for sound effects of kids having fun. All right, let's try this one. In an aquarium. I don't want to see an ad, so let's go back over here. Oh, here's a good one.
That's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so that's perfect audio. So I'm putting all of these things together in my head right now. So from the start, the client needs a video for an aquarium with kids looking at the aquarium. So I went into a stock video site and downloaded some aquarium footage of kids, which was perfect. And again, I'm on artgrid.io, which provided me that stock footage. I paid for this. This is what I'm going to use. Now I need sound effects of kids in the water being amazed. And this Jeep Commander commercial is going to provide me the perfect audio. Okay, now I'm going to go into Envato, which I also have an account on, Envato Elements. I'm going to sign in, and they're going to bring me right to their music. So this is also royalty-free music, and hopefully it's going to provide a track for the background of the video I'm about to create. So as an editor, I'm collecting all of my elements right now. I have my video, I have my audio, and now I'm going to get my music, and I just noticed that they don't have a logo. So I kind of have to create some kind of logo, and this is, again, for an appeal video for a client. It's not going to be distributed. They just want to show it off, and I'm sure they're going to have a disclaimer saying, you know what, this is what it could look like. This is what it's going to be like. They just want to enhance their presentation. This is not going to be distributed. There's no copyright violations. This is private viewing. It's all it is. It's not going to be making any money, nothing like that. So I have my music here now. Now, the thing is to get this audio from YouTube into my video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the link, and then I'm going to go to Google and look for YouTube to MP3. And here you go, YouTube to MP3 converter. And I'm just going to paste the URL that I copied into this service, and they're going to make an audio version of that commercial for me so I can drop it in and use it into my timeline in Adobe Premiere. All right, so there it is. And I will download it. Download MP3. It's going to download to my desktop, and there it is, Jeep Commander MP3. And I'm going to show it in the folder, in my download folder. There it is. Okay. All of my elements are downloaded. I have sound effects, I have music, and I have video for this client. So now let's get a little creative and start creating video out of nothing. So here's my Adobe Premiere timeline. And in case you're joining us for the first time, this I don't know how to use. I don't know how to use Adobe Premiere. I know how to Final Cut. So I'm going to completely, I have some experience with it, but not much. But I'm going to try my hand at it. So in my media browser here, I'm going to pretty much put in every single item I downloaded from the stock video site, the music. We haven't actually found music yet, but the video and the sound effects from that Jeep commercial. So let's just go into my desktop right now and go into download folder where I just downloaded everything. All right, there's my kid, my 2 videos. Oop, that's not one of them. All right, there's my kid at the aquarium. Let's see what else we got here. The other video that I downloaded. Do we have anything else? Oh, we have all these. And then we have, where's the Jeep Commander commercial that we just had? Jeep Commander. There it is right there. Okay, so let's download these elements, put them into my bin. So I actually have something to work with here. All right, so let's put this together. Let's take a look at some of this. I have limited time. My goal here is to be done by at least 11:45. There's a good shot. Let's drop that in the timeline, I hope. Oh, good. And we have a small boy touching glass here. I think that's kind of the same thing, but he's looking at a shark. That's more appealing. I'm going to drop that down. That's interesting. Again, I am just totally winging this right now. Now, I'm not going to use this one for a reason because I'm not really quite sure if the aquarium actually looks like that. I'm using footage, just kind of like generic footage. Every aquarium in this country kind of looks like this anyway, and they're building something similar. It's not the aquarium, but it's something that's very, very similar. So I think I need some footage of fish, too. I think close-ups of fish while I'm watching this. So this kid is going by. Yeah, that's cool. And I think I need some footage of fish. So let me go back to my stock footage website, archer.io, and just like put aquarium in there again. All right, cool. Here's some fish. Let me download that. And maybe some, oh, that's a nice one too. This stingray swimming near rocks in an ocean is nice. I'll download that too. And again, I'm downloading this offline. It's very quick to download. I have a subscription to this service, $50 a month. All right, so I'm going to use those two. I'm being creative here. I'm just thinking ahead what we're going to show. So let's see if we can find that download that we just downloaded. Where are those fish? Where are those fish? This is the life of me as an editor. Just very sloppy, very quick. I don't really pay attention to, colorizing and all that good stuff. I just put stuff together for a client, and then if they like it, we kind of sweeten it up a little bit from there. Okay, so there's the stingray and the sea fish that we just had. All right, so let me put on another headset here. Let me put on another. Just give me a second. So I can hear the audio. All right. So I can edit the audio here. All right, much better. Okay. So where's that fish footage that I just downloaded? So I'm going to put the stingray here and the fish that the boy's going to see. All right. Now let's get that MP3 audio from YouTube that we got from a Jeep Commander commercial. That seems to be the audio that we're going to choose. Oh, I already think I downloaded that. Yep, there it is right there. Let's listen to this again.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
Is that perfect audio or what? Honestly. All right, so let's put this together. I swear this is something that I'm just doing on the fly. This happens naturally for me. Honestly, this is something that's done naturally. All right, so let's stick this Jeep Commander audio down in there. And you might be wondering to yourself, what the hell? This is copyrighted material. Yes, it is, but it's not being distributed. It's not being sold. This is just being used as a sample to appeal to a client. So let's see what this is all about here. Let's kind of match up our audio to the video.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one.
Oh, perfect. All right, so look at, hey, look at that one. This little boy. So we're going to put him right on that space there. And I hope this is just like.
That's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one.
Look at that one.
Whoa.
I like that.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, so let's put this kid here.
Whoa.
I like that one.
Oh, wrong one. Wait a minute. There he is. So let me edit this together. And again, we're doing this like in real time right here on this Monday at 11:22.
I like that one.
A little off on that
Look
one.
at that one. Whoa.
So let me kind of freeze that up a little bit.
I like that.
I like that one. I still got to get that timing correct.
Beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
There he is.
I like that one.
Perfect. Oh my God, this is like perfect. All right, I think that maybe we shouldn't put the kid open like that in the beginning. Maybe put like a stingray in there. Let's see, here he is. I'm actually amazed that this is working, all the resources. I'm running off of one computer here. And I'm actually amazed at this moment that I'm able to do Adobe Premiere and stream out at the same time as you watch me produce an amazing, impossible video during this pandemic. You're basically watching me edit stock video for a client, and I'm pulling this stuff out of thin air. And this is what I do on a daily basis. I produce at least 3 or 4 videos a day. I got to be quick, and clients know me for this, and this stuff just kind of happens like this. All right.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
All right, cool.
I like that one.
All right, cool. All right, so let's put some more footage in here of the kid. What's this one again? Okay, so he's looking up, and then let's put this piece in here because there's no audio of children. All right, so the Jeep Cherokee audio kind of ends there, so I think I'll just kind of fade out and go into a logo. But the problem here is that I don't have a logo. So now I have to get into my Adobe Photoshop skills and create a logo. All right, I want to get on this kid a little more. So what do you do here in Premiere? Let's go to the effects and pull in on this kid a little more. There we go. Kind of focus on him a little bit. Get in the fish.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's a beautiful shot.
Look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
Nice. All right, so let's go on this one too and zoom in just a tad. Go down a little bit on this boy. All right, so you hear the audio underneath here, which is a Jeep Comanche commercial from the 60s or something. I don't know, 1997. So I'm going to fade out the audio there and I'm right in between my range. I'm at 15 seconds right now on this video, and I'm completely doing this from scratch. And this is what I normally do. I do these videos really, really quick, and this is exactly what they want, 15 seconds. Now, there's no audio underneath. I'm not going to provide any narration or anything. They just want a video to show the amazement of children looking at one of their aquariums. Now, this is not their aquarium, but they're going to let them know that beforehand. Now, I'm running into a problem here because normally I would just kind of fade to black and just kind of dissolve this audio. I'd fade to black and go right into a logo, but the problem is they don't have a logo. So now I have to go into Photoshop and build a logo. So let's go online here again and see what aquarium logos are like. I'll just use a fake one, but then when I talk to the client, oh, here's a cool one. But then when I talk to a client, I will just, I'll get their logo from them. Okay, so we'll just use this as a generic logo. This is nice too. These are all copyrighted things, but again, this is not being sold. It's not being shown within a big audience. It's just for an appeal video, and it's internal. No copyright is being infringed upon here, and we're not going to distribute this or sell it, or it's just used as a sample video to show what the video can be. So I'm just going to save this image, this logo right here, and I'm going to put it on my desktop. Apparently, this is Loveland Planet Aquarium. Okay, so I think actually that's a logo that's being used. So let's do, how about this one, aquarium? Let's do this one, small aquarium logo template. So I'll download this, I'll save image as, and again, I'm just using this for demonstration reasons. It's not actually going in the video, just a little sample of what it could look like, and I'm going to edit this together really, really quick. Okay, so I like that one a lot, aquarium, and then I'm just going to go into Photoshop and create a new logo for them. I didn't anticipate this, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's normally what I would do in the end. 1280 by 720 is the size I want to do for the video. All right, so let's open that up that we just opened up and make a logo for them so we can put it at the end of the video so it'll look nice. Now I have approximately 20 minutes to finish this, and I'm pulling I'm pulling a project, creating something from nothing. All right, so what happened to that video that I just had? Small aquarium, there we go. All right, so I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to make a logo, a mock logo for this organization. And I'm going to take some of this out, and I'm doing Photoshop right now. This is not a tutorial to show you what to do. This is just basically you looking at me, seeing that this is possible, that you can create something out of nothing within a matter of minutes if you have the skill to do so. All right, so it's kind of pixelated, but it's okay. Not a big deal. It's just a sample video to see what they can see, the logo in the end. I also got to get some music here going on. So, okay, that looks pretty good as far as the logo goes. And let's go into my layers here, and let's just make this layer disappear so we can make that transparent on the background. Oops. What did it just ask me there? Could not use the one because no layers are selected. Okay, now I know what you mean. All right, so let's just make this all transparent so we can put it inside of the video. And this is an aquarium logo. So I'll just name this aquarium logo. Let's see. Aquarium logo. Now I'm trying to create the impossible video within a matter of 45 minutes so this client can have something to show during a Zoom call tomorrow. So I'm going to name this aquarium logo. I'm going to name it something different. So I'm going to make this PNG right to my desktop, and I'm going to drop it in Adobe Premiere. I'm working really fast here because I have a matter of minutes. I'm almost done with this video. You think it couldn't be done, but it is. All right, let's go back here. Logo. What did I do with it? Where did I do with your logo? There you are. Okay, so let's drop the logo. Maybe right on this kid over here. Oh, we got to fix that up just a tad. Take out some of the pieces that's not showing up properly. Make it more transparent. A and the Q. Let's go back here. They don't have a logo. This kind of shocked me a little bit, but I do want to put it in this video to show you that it is possible. So now I'm creating a logo for them. All right, let's save that. And what's cool about this is when you save it, these are Adobe products, they upgrade themselves. So if I'm going to save this right now as a PNG, it's going to save it in Adobe Premiere, which is very helpful, which makes me work a lot quicker. All right, let's see here. Logo. Yes, thank you. All right, let's go back to Premiere, and voila. Yeah, it's supposed to save, but it didn't. Let's try that again. Hello. Okay, didn't do it. Hold on. Let me go back. Photoshop. Let's save it. Let's save this as logo 2. All right, logo 2. On my desktop. Put that in my bin. Now my bin is very messy. I normally would organize my clips. I would normally, time code, but I'm cut on time here. I need to make this video for a client tomorrow. He wants to show this tomorrow. I need to get approval of it today. I need to upload it, compress it, do all that good stuff. So I'm almost done here. So there we go. Not really looking that great, but it's a sample for now. All right, so let's listen to this again and see what we got. I also need background music here. I just forgot about that. So let me go back to Envato, where I can find a whole bunch of music here. And I'm just going to download Summer Motivation and see what that sounds like. Or Drama. All right, so let's use that. Let's go back in and put that into my bin. The music I just downloaded, which I don't even know what it sounds like, but I'm going to use it anyway. All right, hold on. Where was it? Documentary voiceover. Let's do this. So let's bring all of this into Premiere. Okay, that sounds good. Let's use that. Actually, you know what? This is a package. That's actually a minute. This is a package that it's a loop and it has an ending, which is cool. That's a 4-second end. Background loop number 6. All right, that's full. This is light. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we have the video, we have the audio, we have the music, we have the logo, and I just did this within 34 minutes. I have 15 more minutes until I complete this, and I have a video for a client. So let's see what this looks like and sweeten it up just a little bit. Let's hear what this is all about. Oh, I gotta kind of go into my effects. I gotta change the audio here. Hold on one second. How do you... There we go.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
All right, so I'm going to... That sound of the car, and again, this is a Jeep commercial. That sound of the car. Let's do audio effects here. Let's just go into channel volume or audio fade. Audio fade. Audio effects. Audio transitions. I have not used Adobe Premiere in a very long time, and this is something that I'm just going to drop this down here, I think. Constant gain. And I'm just going to lower the volume there. So let's listen to this one more time and adjust the audio.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like
So I think we want something in the end there that kind of ends it very quickly. So let's see what the... Okay, that doesn't end it. So let's see if that has a nice ending to it. Nope. Oh, here it is, right here. Ending. So let's just kind of... And I love these loops on Envato, music loops, because they loop and then they end perfectly. So you can just kind of cut it wherever you want for any length of video. So let's see, just see what that sounds like right now. Mix it in.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
You like that one? All right, perfect. So what I'll do here is at exactly this point, I'll just kind of fade this video, or actually just blur it out so they can see the logo. So this is the last thing I'm going to do, and I actually created a video within 36 minutes. Hold on a second. Let me let me go up to my audio. I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. All right, so here we go. Blur and sharpen. So let's cut it right there, right before the logo, and do a nice camera blur. All right, so let's do this. But I don't want it to blur right away. I want to do keyframes. So let's go into my effects tab here. Where's the blur? Where's the blur? Camera blur. All right, so let's start without any blur. Let's zoom in on this a little more so I can get that blur perfect. All right, so let's dissolve this logo in. And then right at this point is when we'll blur. So let's start at the beginning of the clip, of the small boy clip. Start right there. I have my camera blur. Let's set a time frame, a frame. And then right about there is where we'll go completely blurry. And we'll dissolve the logo in. So let's do some, what do we got here? Again, I am using Adobe Premiere for the first time after a very, very long time. All right, so let's just use a cross dissolve and put that there. And I guess, all right, so let's do, actually, can we make this kit go a little longer? Perfect. And then we'll fade to black. Okay, so let's watch this completed video right now that I just did within 38 minutes. I have 10 more minutes to complete this. I'm going to talk to the client at noon, present it to them, and then make some changes. And then we're going to come back in another podcast, or you can visit our website, thedvshow.com, and take a look at what the client actually did approve, rather. Okay, so here we go.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Hey, look at that one. Whoa.
I like that one.
Perfect. And then we just fade to black. All right, so there you have it. A video created in less than 39 minutes on this edition of the DV Show podcast. Now, come on. During this pandemic, you can do the same thing, and I swear I wasn't very skilled with Adobe Premiere. I haven't used it in a very long time. And we just made a video for a client that we're going to present to him tomorrow within 39 minutes. How cool is that? Right here on the DV Show podcast. I didn't sweeten anything up. I didn't colorize it. I just basically used stock video, pulled some audio off of YouTube of some kids, and Envato Elements, thank you very much. We use them as well. And there is the video, ladies and gentlemen. Poof, right before your eyes. And I'm 5 minutes ahead of time. Awesome. Very cool.
Video production just got easier. The DV Show.